Harlan Briggs, look at me. Harlan, remember yourself. Harlan, remember. Harlan.
Given the success of Wolfpack Season 1, a second season makes perfect sense, yet details on Wolfpack Season 2 are slim. Wolfpack was a hit with fans and critics alike, with many praising its strong cast, suspenseful plot and social commentary. So, we want to know exactly when we can pick up our favourite Californian resident werewolves. So, will Wolfpack be getting a second season? Let's dive in and find out. Wolfpack, the latest supernatural drama from Teen Wolf creator Jeff Davis, premiered on Paramount Plus in January 2023, to critical acclaim. The series follows two teenagers, Everett Lang, Armani Jackson, and Blake Navarro, Bella Shepherd, who were bitten by a werewolf during a wildfire. As they struggle to adjust to their new lives, they must also band together to uncover the truth behind the wildfires and the werewolf that bit them. The series was praised for its diverse representation, with a cast that features LGBTQ+ characters and characters of colour in prominent roles. Wolfpack deals with a California wildfire that forces a terrifying creature to awaken, and this event spirals into further chaos as the town's teenagers discover a secret that connects them all. Wolfpack Season 1 saw the iconic vampire slayer Sarah Michelle Gellar, aka Buffy, transform from Sunnydale monster hunter to brooding werewolf Kristen Ramsey. That's right, her true identity was revealed in the penultimate episode, putting to bed any notions that Ramsey is actually a retired Buffy. Wouldn't it be funny if you just found out that Wolfpack Season 2 is just Buffy, joked Gellar in an exclusive interview with Digital Spy. But after that tense finale, there's no room left for jest. To date, there's been no confirmation of a Wolfpack Season 2, but we do have faith. Even if the converted renewal is granted, however, fans are still in for a pretty long wait. Season 1 hit screens in January 2023, which means we can expect an early 2024 Season 2 release date at the very earliest. It's worth bearing in mind that production has to factor in time for special effects, so it could be a little longer. Despite his willingness, even Wolfpack and Teen Wolf creator Jeff Davis is playing it safe when it comes to getting greenlit. The 8-episode debut season garnered mixed reviews via Rotten Tomatoes, but still proved to be popular. While Teen Wolf led the way for werewolf-based teen dramas, Wolfpack's fresh spin on the werewolf genre made for a fun, binge-worthy watch. Based on data procured from Parrot Analytics, The Wrap reported that Wolfpack was one of the most in-demand new shows during its first season. Given that the Season 1 finale ends with an inconclusive cliffhanger, Wolfpack Season 2 is also essential from a narrative viewpoint. But is Wolfpack Season 2 actually happening? Back in January, the father of wolves, as we must now dub him given his penchant for feeding werewolf addiction, relayed his plans for a second season in an interview with SFX. As you're doing the first season and setting up all these threads, you always start thinking a little further down the line, but nothing too concrete yet, Davis admitted. If enough subscribers sign up, if enough people watch, then we'll get serious about it. So if you're a fan and want to see more, it's never too late to signal your pack. Howl and howl loudly and demand that they rally behind the wolf pack. That's the wolf mentality, right? After nearly a year since the debut of the first season, news has been rather slim, and there's now been an uncertain update about Wolfpack Season 2 from TV Line. The unresolved nature of Wolfpack's storyline made Season 2 an absolute must, but it's mentioned that there's no news on the show. We ask and we ask, but still, crickets thus far. This isn't good news for the fledgling series, especially because there's no longer any reason for the delay since the resolution of the Hollywood strikes. There's not been any official confirmation of Wolfpack Season 2 from Paramount Plus. In the first quarter of 2023, the streaming giant had high ratings due to the Yellowstone spin-off 1923 and Wolfpack Season 1. Paramount has already confirmed 1923 Season 2, but no progress has been made on Wolfpack Season 2 yet. After that big reveal, there's no way Sarah Michelle Gellar won't be coming back for Season 2. Gellar is also the executive producer for the show, and we assume this won't change for Season 2, given her passion. In the same interview with Digital Spy, Gellar revealed, When I came, the script had already been written, but I worked with Jeff, our amazing creator and showrunner. I said to Davis, we need to understand this. As an executive producer, this isn't a fancy title. There'll be criticism and you have to be ready to hear it. We expect a lot from her on and off screen. We've already started writing season 2, Geller told The Hollywood Reporter. I think so. Find out more about Kristen and how she got here, what took so long and where she is. I think you can definitely get more. And now she has to find out who the voice on the phone is. As for the rest of the cast, what's Wolfpack without, a pack? We fully expect our Manny Jackson to reprise the role of newly bitten werewolf Everett Lang, alongside his co-stars Bella Shepherd, who plays Blake Navarro, Tyler Lawrence Gray as Harlan Briggs, and Chloe Rose Robertson as Luna Briggs. The Briggs twins' adopted father, Garrett Briggs Rodrigo Santoro, had a pretty intense cliffhanger moment, so it's likely he'll return in some form or another. Not everyone will be back for season 2 though. I think you'll understand how she found the kids, Geller told The Hollywood Reporter. I think you'll definitely learn more, but until you learn about her, you can't really know what happened to her. However, perhaps the more pressing question is, will Garrett become a wolf to fit into the fold? At the end of the season, we see Kristen explain to Garrett that Harlan can finally have the father he's always wanted in him, just not with Garrett remaining human. Meanwhile, Vera Shepherd wants to see Blake. Explore his inner powers, telling Nerds and Beyond, when we started her first season, we saw her very vulnerable and in a lower vibrational state. Now she's found the confidence to feel like she can stand up for herself and make her own decisions, and she's strong enough to really care. I think it's really interesting to see Blake, this confident, strong young woman that she's always represented deep within her. When can we see it? It actually takes quite a while. The first official trailer wasn't released until January the 12th, 2023, just over 2 weeks before the first episode's release date, January the 27th. Phoebe might no longer be relevant to the plot, but her death is bound to still haunt her former best friend Blake in Wolfpack Season 2. Blake has had technology issues ever since she unlocked her mother's phone and discovered she was having an affair. With Harlan and Luna finding out about their real lineage, it'll be interesting to see how Season 2 explores the relationship with their foster father Garrett. We'll definitely let you know when there's something to sink your teeth into. So that's it, what are your predictions about Season 2? Comment down below. And don't forget to like the video and share it with your fellow fans. We hope it won't be that long of a wait, but be sure to check in by pressing the bell icon. Until we meet again, see you next time.